The topic that we are going to discuss now is partnerships. First we are going to see the important formulas. That is, first we are going to see the important concepts regarding the topic partnerships. So here first let us know what do we mean by partnership, and then let us know what do we mean by partners. Two or more people can get together to do business by pooling resources. The deal is known as the partnership. So here whenever two or more people can get together and do a business, then that is known as a partnership. All the people who have invested money in the partnership are called partners. So the persons are known as the partners. That is, the persons involved in the partnership are known as partners. And now we are going to see two important formulas. If investments of all the partners are for the same time period, the gain or loss is distributed among the partners. Here listen, the investments of all the partners are for the same time period. So then the gain or loss is distributed among the partners, and that gain or loss distributed among the partners will be equal to the ratio of their investments. That is, according to their investments only we can distribute the gain or loss. So therefore the gain or loss is distributed among their partners, and that will be equal to the ratio of their investments. That is, assume P and Q invest rupees A and rupees B respectively for a year in a partnership. Then at the end of the year, P's share of profit is to Q's share of profit will be equal to A is to B. That is, according to their investments only their shares will be there. So therefore it will be equal to A is to B. So here listen, this is when we have same time period. So here both the partners invested the money for only 1 year. So we have the same time period. So therefore share of P is to share of Q will be equal to A is to B. That is the ratio of their investments. And now we have the next formula, that is, if investments are for different time periods. In the previous one the investments are for same time periods, but here the investments are for different time periods, then equivalent capitals are calculated for a unit of time. Assume A invests rupees A for X months and B invests rupees B for Y months. Then A's share of profit is to B's share of profit will be equal to A into X is to B is to Y. So here with the investment we have to multiply the time also. That is what very important. Here we found out the ratio of their investment alone, but here with that investment we have to multiply the time also. So here this is for the different time periods and this is for the same time period. So by using these two formulas we will find out answers for so many questions in this topic. So now we are going to see what do we mean by working partner and what do we mean by sleeping partner. A partner who manages the business is known as a working partner, and a partner who simply invests the money is a sleeping partner. So now based on all these concepts only we are going to see some solved examples. So the first question is, X and Y invest rupees 21,000 and rupees 17,500 respectively in a business. At the end of the year they make a profit of rupees 26,400. What is the share of X in the profit? So here we have to find out only the share of the person X in the profit. Now here we know that X invested rupees 21,000 and Y invested rupees 17,500. So this is the investment of X and this is the investment of Y. Now by using this only we are going to find out the share of X in this profit rupees 26,400. So here we already know a formula for this. What is that? The ratio of the profit will be equal to what? It will be equal to ratio of their investment. So we have to find out the ratio of the investment of X and Y. So this will be equal to what? This will be equal to this 21,000 is to this 17,500. So now what we are going to do is we are going to divide these two terms by 100. So here 21,000 divided by 100 is 210 and 17,500 divided by 100 is 175. Again if we divide these two values by using the common factor 2, then what will we get? Here these two terms have the common factor 5. So we are going to cancel these two terms by using the common factor 5. So then we will get 42 is to 35. And now again these two terms have the common factor 7. So if we divide these two terms by 7, then we get 6 is to 5. So we reduce the ratio into its lowest form. So we get 6 is to 5 as the ratio of their investment. So according to the ratio of their investment only, we can distribute the profit, isn't it? So here, by using this ratio, let us find out the share of X. So therefore, the share of X will be equal to, that is the share of X in the profit will be equal to what? So here, the share of X is 6 parts out of the total number of parts. So here 6 plus 5 is 11. So therefore, out of 11 parts, X invested totally 6 parts. So therefore, we get 6 by 11. Out of 11 parts, X invested 6 parts. So with this, what we have to multiply is, we have to multiply this profit, because we are going to distribute that profit only. So we have to multiply this 6 by 11 with the profit rupees 26,400. Now if we divide this 26,400 by 11, then we get 2,400. So this 2,400 into 6 will be equal to 14,400. Hence the share of X in the profit is equal to rupees 14,400. So out of these 4 options, option A, rupees 14,400 is the share of X in the profit. Now we have the second question. The question is, X starts a business with rupees 45,000. Y joins in the business after 3 months with rupees 30,000. What will be the ratio in which they should share the profit at the end of the year? Here listen, the time periods are not same. So X started the business first, and after 3 months only Y joined in that business. So therefore the time periods are not at all same. So we are going to use the formula AX is to BY. So here the ratio in which they should share the profit is equal to, so this will be equal to what? This is nothing but the ratio of their investment multiplied by the time period. So now we know that the investment of X is rupees 45,000, and we have to find out the share of the profit at the end of the year. So this means the person X invested this amount 45,000 for how many years? Only 1 year. This means for 12 months. So therefore the ratio of the investments multiplied by the time period will be equal to what? It will be equal to this 45,000 into 12 is to 30,000 into 9, because Y joined in the business only after 3 months. So here in the year we have totally 12 months. So this 12 months minus this 3 months will be equal to 9 months. So that is why we multiply the investment of Y with 9 months, because the investment is for only 9 months. So we multiply this by 9. So here what we are going to do is, we are going to divide these two terms by 1000. Then what will we get? Here if we divide this 45,000 by 1000, we get 45 into 12. Again if we cancel these two values, then we get 30 into 9. So we get 45 into 12 is to 30 is to 9. Again if we have any common factor for the two terms, then we can cancel it. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to divide this by 9. So here we have to divide this by 9. Again this 30 into 9 by 9. So here if we cancel these two values, we get 1. If we cancel these two values, we get 5. So we have 5 into 12 is to 30. Again if we divide these two values by 5, then what will we get? If we cancel these two values, we get 1, and 30 divided by 5 will be equal to 6. So we get 12 is to 6. Again if we divide these two values by 6, then we will get 2 is to 1. So therefore the required ratio is 2 is to 1. So therefore out of these 4 options, option B, 2 is to 1 is the correct answer.